What a mess! Well, it looks like some wild animal's been let loose in here.
Probably what it was. That blasted chimpanzee from the circus. Wait till I see that man Tapper.
No, there's nothing here.
Mr. Tapper, I've told you, I haven't seen any papers or any clock. I locked Charlie and myself last night. Come on, Charlie. Come on, get in. Come on.
No. Sam, I've told you time and time again about Charlie. I'm afraid this time he will have to go.
Mr. Tapper. My new act, it's all ready.
I'm sorry, Sam, but you'll have to find out what Charlie's done with them papers before Professor Hayling decides to call the police. And that would look good for the circus, wouldn't it?
Now look what you've done. The gate. Morning, Charlie.
Poor Sam. What a rotten thing to happen.
I really think he didn't know Charlie was free. Somebody else must have let him out.
Well, who would do a thing like that?
If only we could find the papers and the clock. They could be anywhere.
Charlie didn't have anything when we found him by the tower last night.
Which means he must have dumped them somewhere near your house. And if we can find them...
we could give them back. Then maybe Mr. Tapper will give Charlie another chance.
There's absolutely nothing there. We covered every inch of our patch.
Charlie couldn't have gone far, because it was only moments after Jenny saw him climbing the tower. That Dad saw him in the shrubbery. Oh, poor Sam. He spent all that time training Charlie.
Wait a minute. Supposing Sam had another reason to teach Charlie those tricks. You mean so that Charlie could break in places and steal things? A perfect accident. A monkey gets out and...
Oh, no, I don't believe that. Charlie's not a monkey, he's a chimpanzee.
So what? It all fits. Professor Hayling's work would be worth a lot to the right person.
Look, aren't you forgetting something? It's not Sam who's interested in the professor's work.
It's Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu would be interested in my father's work. He's a mathematician as well as a memory man.
Yes, I'd hate to have had to do all that work again from memory. I really can't thank you enough, Mr. Wu.
Chimpanzees are notorious thieves and fiendishly clever. I owned one myself once. However, it is I who should be thankful. That the happy accident of finding your papers fell to me, thus giving me the honor of meeting you.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I believe you're no mean mathematician yourself.
I couldn't claim to be in the same league as you.
I hear you perform amazing feats of memory and calculation.
Ah, but your work benefits everybody, not just yourself.
Entertaining the public is important work as well.
You give lectures. The whole world comes to you.
Well, I expect you get more applause. Must give you great satisfaction,
It's a living, Professor.
It would have to be Mr. Wu who found the papers. It'd be nice to cheer Sam up a bit.
At least we can tell Sam the fire's been found. Come on.
I'll go up that way.
Right.
Look, can I go there?
Yeah.
can't find them anywhere. Let's go find the boys. You don't think Mr. Tapper's giving Sam a bath?
Shouldn't think so. Charlie's still here. Besides, the circus opens tomorrow. They need him.
Look! That's Dad's clock. The one that he uses for a paperweight.
But that wasn't there before. They searched the case.
Which means somebody put it there.
But who? And why? Maybe somebody wants to get Sam into more trouble.
But it wouldn't. Not now the papers have been found.
Unless... Up to now, everybody's assumed that it was Charlie who broke into the tower room, ransacked it and took that file. But do you know something?
What are you getting at, Julian?
Charlie can't read. It would have to be a terrific coincidence that he pinches that one. He just takes anything.
Which means that whoever is framing Charlie must know the file is useless on its own.
You think we'll try again?
Not a chance. I bet Dad will sleep with these papers underneath his pillow from now on.
But I think I know a way to find out who the real culprit is.
I've recovered my property, Mr. Tapper. I assure you I don't intend to take any further action.
Well, I believe you. And with the circus opening tomorrow night, we can do without all the bad publicity.
Please don't concern yourself unnecessarily, Mr. Tapper.
Thank you very much, Professor. I'm very grateful. You can rest assured that chimpanzee will be kept safely under lock and key in future.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Bye-bye, Mr. Tapper.
Bye-bye, sir. Thank you very much.
Hey, Tinker, what's up with you?
Nothing.
Good enough to fool anyone.
Everybody's backstage. Mr. Tapper's been talking to them.
Sam and Mr. Wu.
Yeah.
Right. Now you remember what to say, don't you?
Of course I do.
Do you think he'll leave anything out?
Don't worry. Tinker will tell them everything.
I say, Mr. Wu, isn't it terrific luck you're finding Dad's missing file?
Yeah, wasn't it just? I'm surprised your father hasn't called in the police anyway. Perhaps you think he was a burglar, and not Charlie. Strange that the papers were found and not the little clock, that's all.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Dad says those papers aren't any use on their own anyway. And the really important ones are being taken to Cairn Island for safety.
I suppose your father's transferring his work there. Very wise in the circumstances.
Only a precaution, just in case anybody tries to get their hands on his invention now it's finished.
You know, you really shouldn't be discussing your father's business. You never know who's listening.
Oh, that's okay. Cairn Island's private property, and it would take years to search the castle ruins.